MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today, a spring training matchup between the San Diego Padres and the A's. A chance now to give you a look at the Padres starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matty, how about Manuel Margot? I love guys that can run, and this guy has great speed. We'll see in this game if he gets a chance to use it, and if he does, you're going to be really impressed. He can really make an impact on a game with his wheels.
Andrew Triggs, a right-hander out of Tennessee, will be the starting pitcher. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, thanks, Matt. On the bump now is Andrew Triggs. Not your conventional over-the-top, more of a low three-quarter guy, sinker slider type of guy, but he does throw hard. His sinking fastball anywhere from 92 to 94 miles an hour. He makes his living on throwing pitches out of the zone. You'll know if he's on early, getting ahead, strike one, making him chase those bad breaking balls off the plate.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And known as one of the best framing catchers in the game, Jonathan LaCroix can beat you multiple fashions. Not only can he do it from a defensive standpoint, catching and throwing to second base, but he can also move the ball on the offensive side.
Digging in, Jose Pirela. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. And we are underway as the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball one. 1-1 to San Diego's leadoff batter. The 1-1 misses for the second ball. The 2-1 very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full. Carlos Suarez will be next. Hard hit ball to second, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the inning opens with the Padres getting their leadoff man on base. So here's the Padres DH, Carlos Suarez.
Tip your cap if you're the pitcher right there. That was a great battle, couple of tough pitches. Offensive player able to work himself deep into the count. Pitcher on the attack, but chalk one up for the offense on that.
So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one.
You got to love that as a hitter right there. It doesn't happen much, but when it does, you have to find a way to take advantage of the count.
A ball and a strike to the Padres first baseman. A 1-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Piscotty looks up. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres, Will Myers, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, I love the location right there. Maybe that extra base hit was a big wake-up call to get it going.
Scorched to third, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Boy, talk about a rough start to an inning, a three-run bomb and then a base hit. This could get real ugly, hero.
Yeah, you can tell, Dan. He's going to have to execute. A little bit better than that. They were sitting in that hitters meeting and they were ready. They're keeping their front shoulders in, looking for something up, out, over, and they are not missing.
And that's through for a hit. Digging in, the switch hitter, Chase Headley. And the Padres trying to make this first inning even better here. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
I heard so many pitchers in my career in the dugout talk about you're only one pitch away from getting out of a nasty situation. This is perfect right here. A strikeout or a double play, and he can get right back in control of this inning.
Batting 7, center fielder number 7.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot, trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Line towards center field. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Outside of taking a ball in the seats, Dan, these were my favorite knocks to get. 2 outs, man on third, and you're able to upset that entire team, including that pitcher, with a late 2-out ribby knock.
And so frustrating from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You're in trouble. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of some trouble. Make 1 bad pitch, a big.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Bottom of the first. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Matty, this lineup finds himself in a hole right now. Down a bunch of runs. This is where you find out about your lineup, though, that pass the baton mentality. Can't try and get it all back at once. Have good at-bats, follow the game plan you guys worked on, and stay in the zone.
Marcus Semien is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. Down the line and fair, that's a hit.
Well, that's demoralizing right there. Nice job by the offensive player getting the head out. That's got to upset you, thinking that ball might have went foul.
But you know what, you hear it all the time that the game, baseball is a game of inches. 1 inch one way or the other could have been the difference between a foul ball and a base hit right over the third base bag.
Here's Jed Lowry now, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Semien gets his lead at first, nobody out. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit down the third base line. Throw gets him at first, and that was a magnificent play.
Batting third, the shortstop, Yunel Escobar.
Next up for the A's, Yunel Escobar. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming, here it is. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting fourth, left fielder.
So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Chris Davis. First delivery to him on the way. Just a bit jumpy that time, swung on and missed. 2 out here and a runner at second. Ball 1. Hit to first. On with it to first is Hosmer, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Oakland. They're down 4-0. Next to the plate for the Padres, A.J. Ellis. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Davis is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Perella. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
Missed with a slider. The 1-0 is low and outside for a ball.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
2-1 now. 1 out, nobody on. Little chopper back to the mound. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
How about it? Designated hitter.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Asuaje. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First offering on its way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Just missing here, 2-0.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Eric Hosmer would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Escobar ranging to his right. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Padres down in order. They lead it 4-0. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
Coming to the plate now, Jake Smolinski. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. Hosmer on the move, and he dives, but he can't make the play. It lands foul. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch, and that misses. 1-1. The 1-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
As a pitcher right there, do not be surprised if he throws the same exact pitch. He was lucky to foul that one off.
Grounded to short. Fielded by Galvis. Throw on to first in time. 1 away.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a miss. He's behind the big curveball. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Olson, the runner at second with 1 away. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through. A base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Hey guys, that's an excellent piece of hitting right there. A good changeup down and away gives most batters problems. But trying to think the other way from an offensive standpoint, excellent job.
And here's Renato Nunez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. And they're runners at the corners now. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Two balls and a strike to count. From the stretch. Nope. Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
Gotta think it's going to be a fastball here on 3-1. He definitely doesn't want to walk the bases loaded.
The 3-1 pitch. Takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2. With two strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone, but if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Swinging a hard liner to center field. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. And they'll get back a run here as they're on the board. It's 4-1.
One of the keys to being a great outfielder, not being afraid to sacrifice your body. Terrific diving catch there that he made look a lot easier than it actually is.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy, as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Margot's under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Two hits lead to a run here for Oakland. We'll go now to the top of the third. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
2-0.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right now.
Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, a lot of smiles to go around on the offensive side. First time through the order. That's already their 6th hit today as a team.
Ready for another chance? Will Myers. He reached on a single in his first try. A 1 pitch on its way. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
And that's in for a base hit, his second in his many trips to the plate. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Danny, how frustrating is this right here? First and third, you got problems all over the place.
Well, you come right out of the dugout, right? You're starting an inning fresh. You're expecting to have a 1-2-3 inning. You look up, and all of a sudden, first and third, nobody out. It's time to make some good pitches.
A base hit in his first trip. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And he is in there.
And those are plays that cost you ball games. You're already losing, and then you make an error like that to compound things. That's how things snowball on you, and you start to feel like you can't do anything right.
The 0-1 on its way. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Headley, 33 years old. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years.
And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Now the double steal is on here. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Hit on the ground out to short. Diving try, but it's through into the outfield. The run scores from second. It's now 7-1. Striding in once again, Freddie Galvis. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a strike.
Hey, I don't know if he wasn't looking for it or just got fooled a little bit right there, but that was actually a decent slider to do some damage with.
And he misses with it. 1-1. 3 runs already home here. Now a double play ball perhaps for Escobar. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other. 1 away.
The catcher, number
In now is A.J. Ellis. 0 for 1 here in the early going. That's popped up. And no one will get this one. Headley on third. Margot at second with 1 away. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Hit on the ground to short. And that's through for a base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 9-1 ball game. The San Diego batting order turns over and set to go Jose Pirela. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. No balls and a strike to count. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swinging a soft liner, but gloved by the third baseman for the out. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time.
now batting. Designated hitter.
And that'll bring in Carlos Asuaje. First offering on its way. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
2 balls and a strike now. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1. The 3-1 finds the zone to fill the count, 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the Cal Berkeley product Marcus Semien is the first to bat in the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
Semien is usually more of a threat when facing left-handers like this. The right-handers tend to give him a bit more trouble, so we'll see if that trend continues. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Margot is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Number 00, shortstop, Yunel Escobar.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped up. Ellis waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Eric Hosmer. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. Ryan Dull gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. A fastball right over the outside corner. The 1-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. And there are the final numbers for the Oakland starter. Not the day he was hoping for when he took the mound.
Will Myers.
One away, and here's the 2013 American League Rookie of the Year, the power-hitting Will Myers. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike one. The 1-1. Loud contact there, but it's well foul.
Watch your lips in the first couple rows there. He got the head out on that changeup. Good thing they enforced the new netting rules this year.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Ready for another shot now, Corey Spangenberg. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. No balls and 1 strike. Behind 0-2 now.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
But little trouble handling this one down there at third, as that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Dinelson Lamet will come on and get some work as he makes his second appearance so far this spring. Digging in for his second at-bat, Chris Davis. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Davis swings and throws from the right side and stands at 5'10". He was selected in the 7th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Throw a little low, but a nice dig by Hosmer at first to record the out. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Matt Olson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Line towards center field, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Ambush tactics right there, but he didn't try and do too much. He stayed in there and just drove it back up the middle.
Into the box now, Jake Smolinski. Swing, and he pops him up. Hosmer in foul ground, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Olson leads off first with 1 away. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, right fielder.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Hosmer over to his right, and that ends the inning. Chase Headley will be the one. Ready for another chance? Chase Headley. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Headley.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Hit hard down the line, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. The next 0-2. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Tied him up there as this is softly hit down the line. Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
The batter, number 13.
Digging in to try it again, Freddie Galvis. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Smolinski is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The catcher, number 8, A.J. Ellis.
In now is A.J. Ellis. Here's the first pitch to him. Missed with a slider. Count now, a ball and a strike.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And that's in there. Base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Right side. Lowry's got it. On to first, and the Padre threat goes by the boards as that ends the inning. Padres leave a pair, but they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for San Diego, number 50.
And here's Renato Nunez.
Mitchell.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Hey, sped him up, slowed him down, got him down 0-2. I think he could pretty much go anywhere right here. I'd be surprised if anything misses over the heart of the plate.
Got him. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Jonathan Lucroy.
And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Now batting, third baseman, Marcus.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Marcus Semien. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. Headley over to his left. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter,
Here's
number
Jed
8,
Lowry now.
second
0
base.
for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Lowry.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And now a pitch that's taken here by Lowry as that evens the count at 1-1. Lucroy leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. High in the air out to center field. Margot's under it. And that retires the side. The A's strand one. They trail big. It's 9. And that'll bring in Carlos Asuaje. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Daniel Colum gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Ready with the 1-0. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. So one gone in the inning now, and that'll bring in the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
And he'll reach second now with one away.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a 2-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Colombe has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. A 1-2 count to Will Myers. The 1-2 hit sharply on the ground, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Second base.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
1-1 the count. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Hit out towards second. And that is through into center field. A base hit. A cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Hey, guys, he doubled up right there. Back-to-back sliders. Nice job by the batter right there. Just misses the first one, makes the adjustment, stays a little shorter, and drives the next pitch for a base hit.
Chris Hatcher gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Here's the first pitch to him. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Comes set with the 0-1. A high fastball is in there.
This is going to be an interesting pitch right here. Does he bury something in the dirt? Does he go for the double play and give up the run? Or does he go for the punt?
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning 2 on the high chopper. They only get 1, and that allows the runner from third to score.
First offering on its way. Changeup in for a strike. In previous meetings with Chris Hatcher, he's 1 for 2. Even 1-1 count to Margot.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Headley, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for San Diego.
Here's the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch on its way. Bouncer up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. That's a nice piece of hitting. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. The 1-2. A swinging bunt up the third baseline. And a good throw gets him one gone. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. From the stretch. Missed with a breaking ball. The 1-0. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
In now, Jake Smolinski. As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Myers is under it, and that's the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Inside with the fastball. It's 1-0.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. Now the 2-0 home. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Have to settle for just the one. We're through 6 full. It's the Padres 11 and the A's 2.
Leading out for the Padres. Shortstop.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Freddie Galvis. In previous meetings with Chris Hatcher, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First offering on its way. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Line hard to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Weak grounder back to the mound. And there's out number 2.
The left fielder,
Matt Caesar will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Now a splitter starts things off with a called strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-1 home. Popped him up. Lowry onto the grass. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Matt Caesar will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Number 23, Matt Caesar.
First delivery to him on the way. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Stammen, an Ohio native. He was a 12th round selection back in 2005.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Line drive to center field. Margot is right there, 1 down.
The batter, catcher, Jonathan Lucroy.
Striding in once again, Jonathan Lucroy. A fly out and a single for him so far. First pitch on its way. Hey now.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Ball 2 now. Now the 2-0. Pulled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. 2 runs, 7 hits, 2 errors for the Athletics so far. He's behind on the swing there, and the count moves to 3-2. Grounded down the third baseline. Gloved by Headley. And that's the second out.
Up next for Oakland.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in. Marcus Semien. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Chad Pinder will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up on the backhand. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Chad Pinder is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now. Christian Villanueva is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Jarrell Cotton comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Line to the right side, and that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench, and he's aboard here to lead off the inning. So standing in, Eric Hosmer, and we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. Villanueva aboard here at first with nobody out. This is hit the other way out toward left field. After it is Davis, and that's the first out of the inning. Hunter Renfroe will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. A ball and no strikes. Cotton playing here in his age 26 season. He was a 20th round selection during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe. Runners on first with 1 down. A bullet to first base. Next to the plate for the Padres, Corey Spangenberg. A couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch bang. Here's Chase Headley.
Third baseman.
He's set. Here it comes. A little bouncer. Swing and a line drive. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. And the second run will score as well.
When this one left the bat, the pitcher was hoping and praying it would go foul, and I thought it might, but it ends up falling just inches inside the line, going for a double and driving in 2.
Manuel Margot swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Ready with another 0-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Not too many more shots. Hunter Renfroe will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Here's Jed Lowry now. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, You know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
And he will fight the Cactus League sky as he puts this one away for route number 1. Here's the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Right-hander against right-hander as this is a ball 1-0. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. Hit softly on the ground to third. Throw in time at first for route number 2.
The left fielder, number 2.
Digging in once again, Chris Davis. He was a ground out victim last time up. He's set and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Maton, a Kentucky-born ball player. He was a 20th round selection back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level. Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. Hit hard up the middle. That gets through for a base hit. How about the game he's having? Now 4 for 4.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Into the box, Jake Smolinski, and it's fouled away. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Davis over at second. Olson at first. 2 out in the inning. High pop-up. Spangenberg is there. And that retires the side. A's Strand. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Freddie Galvis.
San Diego. Shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
Liam Hendricks enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pinder has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in once again, A.J. Ellis. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That evens it up, 1-1. And that misses, 2-1.
I got 2-1 the count.
Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The left fielder, number 20.
Digging in now for San Diego. Matt Caesar flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. Good late break to the slider. 87 on the gun there. It's 1-2. Ground ball left side. He's got it. Lowry. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More Cactus League action coming your way after this. Carter Capps will come out now and make his first appearance of the spring. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Renfroe is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. 1 away. Ready once again. And Renato Nunez, no hits to this point. Matt Joyce will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Hard hit ball towards the hole, and a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
In is the catcher Jonathan Lucroy, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. Hit in the air out to center field. Margot's under it. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Chad Pinder. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Caesar moves over, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
13-2 is the rather one-sided final tally.